Hey Libra, it's Madam X from Frequency Real Radio. I'm just sitting here laying your cards for your tarot reading, and Libras, I'm a little confused because when I was shuffling the deck, I was watching another video and I was concentrating on Libras, and just by some cards I saw and I was getting a feeling for Libra, I said, wow, Libra's gonna be wanting to go into something new. They want to start something new. They want to new love developing, new projects, really thinking of trying to go forward and get into something new and all of that, and they're gonna have some good things going on. And then I get these cards on a table for Libra, and it's like, what the F? You're still tripping in some sort of depression because of something that happened in the past, and having a hard time moving forward and getting into partnerships. Like, I saw partnerships for Libra when I was shuffling the cards, which is such an important thing. I mean, Libra needs partnerships, but the thing about Libra is sometimes, not just Libra, any sign can jump into any partnership just to have somebody, but that's not beneficial for Libra. I mean, you guys have to have somebody that is really meant, for you guys to be with. You don't want to be in a partnership just for the sake of being in a partnership, because Libra, as much as they are about partnerships, they're a sign that it can exist very well on their own. So I'm a little disappointed in the spread I see, but let's get into it and let's read it. Let me not just go off of first glance. I'm just saying, you tripping in your mind because of what you've been through, whatever heartbreak you've been through in the past, whatever situations you've been through in the past. It could have involved definitely love triangle, so more than one person, 3 people. I have several cards on the table with more than one person in them, and it's just like you tripping over this. It's like you letting the thoughts in your head become your reality, and you just don't want to let it go and sort of move on from it. So let's go ahead and read it. And then on top of all of that, I would get the heart chakra card, which tells me it is really to have the 3 of hearts, the 3 of swords on the table, which I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite deck. I'm using the psychic tarot for the heart, 1 card from that deck, and 3 cards from the love oracle deck, the Doreen Virtue deck, romance oracles, whatever it's called. And I have 6 tarot cards with 6 Rider-Waite tarot cards with the bottom of the deck. And you have the 3 of swords, and then also the number 4, the heart chakra card. So the 3 of swords has a heart in it, basically a broken heart, a heart that's been stabbed. And then you have the heart chakra card, which tells me something is going on with a heart. There's a broken heart. There could be some Libras out there with heart problems, heart issues. Be careful of, if you guys are going through anything with surgeries, strokes, cardiovascular issues, that could be a real possibility for Libras out there listening. And I don't like to see this because I have a lot of Libras who are close to me, but I'm seeing a lot of swords. For you to be an air sign, I mean, this is a little crazy, to look at this reading. For you to be an air sign, the Gemini, the Libra, and Aquarius, I have, out of the 6 Rider-Waite cards, 5 of them are swords cards. You have the 3 of swords, the 6 of swords, the 8 of swords, the 10 of swords, and then the 9 of swords on the bottom of the deck in reverse. And I feel like this 9 of swords in reverse is when it's upright, you have these thoughts that are keeping you up, this mental anguish, something that you're worried about, something that could be concerning your health, something that is concerning love relationships. I feel like even for some Libras, you're trapped in the closet because you got the 8 of swords. So you're trapped in the closet, and there's some things that just you won't let come out, you won't let die, you won't let move on, so that you can truly be yourself and reveal yourself in the Star card, another air card, the Aquarius card, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So you may, what you're going through, the hurt that you're going through, and a lot that this has to do with, may have to do with an Aquarius. But I strongly feel that Aquarius is you. So either you're dealing with another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, specifically Aquarius, or a person that you've been in a relationship with, been through this heartbreak in the past, been through this love triangle with in the past, is a Taurus, a Virgo, or Capricorn, as seen in the Page of Pentacles. So, Libra, this spread is quite, and I don't want to be heavy and I don't want to be hard on the Libras. Like I said, I have Libras close to me that I love, but I don't like this spread. I mean, looking at it, I'm about to get into it really mentally, but I don't like it. And I'm sorry, I just have to be blunt and just to the point and say that. Okay, Libra, this spread isn't going to take long to get through because it's really a lot of the same energy through this spread. There's some heartache in a relationship that you're out of, or somebody you were dealing with, or it could be a repetitive pattern. It could be a person you met through your friends. It could be you needing to go out with your friends to lighten up. Or it could be you not being able to move on to a higher level with to what you want. If that's marriage and commitment and that relationship that I talked about coming into the reading, you could not be able to move in that direction and open your heart to marriage engagements, really becoming and realizing who you are and being happy with your life and the things that you have in your life because of all this stuff that's going on in the past. I mean, and it's also funny that all of the Swords cards I have, how I have this spread laid out, the Swords cards didn't have to come out next to each other, but all of them are like in a group of 4 with the bottom of the deck sitting right beside them, almost as if the other 2 cards don't even exist in the spread. That's just how strong these Swords cards are. And like I said, I have Libra family members that I care about in my life, and I don't like to see the spread for Libras. And Libras, if you're going through anything like this and you need to talk, you need further guidance, please email me at tarothelpnow@gmail.com. That's tarothelpnow@gmail.com. It's also below in the description bar. Seek out spiritual guidance, spiritual counsel. If you have to talk to a psychologist or psychiatrist, do that as well. If you need to talk to friends or family members, do that as well. Because I'm really seeing, number one, Libras, you guys could be going through something. Maybe you're having some aches and some pains and you're not feeling well. And if that's the case, tell your family how you feel. Tell people around you how you feel, so that you can get some help and that you can see a doctor and those people can support you. Like I said, heart, blood pressure, any medical condition where you have to have surgery. Also, be careful of when you have surgeries. I have the 6, the 7's not here, but the 6, and then I had the 9, the 8, the 9, and the 10th. So maybe there's something going on in your life on the 8th, 9th, and 10th of September. If you have something going on those days of the month, if you have maybe some operation scheduled, some surgery scheduled, or something like that, I would say be wary of the 8th, 9th, and the 10th. You may want to choose some other days in the month to have that done. This is not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. This is a spiritual reading for entertainment purposes only. It is a general reading. So I could be talking to many people out there, and I'm not talking to you specifically. So if that's the case, I definitely feel like there's some Libras out there that are dealing with some possible medical issues, surgeries, procedures, things of that nature that are going on. And I feel like with this 9 of Swords in reverse, it actually takes it out of the mental state and makes it real. It's like you're really falling and bumping your head and you're really realizing, okay, something is not right here. So, yes, this is a love reading, but that's what I see. And you need to talk to people about that. Like I said, be leery of the 10th. I wouldn't get anything done on the 10th or the 1st. Even though the 1st is already passed. Today is the 2nd, Saturday the 2nd that I'm filming this reading, or even the 3rd. So yeah, just the days I see in this spread, the 6, the 3, the 8, 9, and 10, I'd be leery of those days. Again, this is not to substitute for any medical or professional advice. I'm going to move on from the health thing, because if that's your situation, if that's what's going on, like I said, seek a second opinion, seek out natural healing, seek out professional advice. And you may even want to look up good days to have surgeries and everything like that. if I knew it offhand, I would definitely tell you, but you may want to look at the planets and the aspects that are going on this month to really get good dates for you if you have some surgeries and things that's going on. If you are on any sort of medication and you're on any sort of heart stuff and things like that, make sure you're taking any medication that you've been on that's been prescribed to you. Make sure you're following any medical regimen that you're on, because I really feel a lot going on here strongly as far as health goes for my Libras. Again, I am taking questions on my other videos. I don't know if any of you have been cross-watching, but on my other videos, I'm taking questions. And if I pick your question out, I'll do a free video for you. So I'll put another video up. I'll put your name in it. I'll tag your name on the title, and then I'll come back and comment and let you know a video's up, and you can go and watch that video. So let me know what's going on in your lives, Libra. Let me know if this resonated with you. If you have any questions, and if you want to talk, just relationship questions, any question that you have, or if you're interested in a tarot reading, kind of tell me the situation. And if I pick you out for a free reading, I'll post a video. Back to the reading. So, like I said, I feel like you're trying to get on a new foot. I'm going to try to leave the health thing alone and move on. I feel like you're trying to get on a new foot. You may have your good days and your bad days, but something is definitely, it's almost like a monkey on your back that's keeping you restrained from being yourself. Moving on to a higher level, having a healed heart, and having a good relationship that goes to that next level. And like I said, getting back on a relationship tip, I feel like you're really hurting and just cannot seem to move on. And not that you're not trying, because I really think you're trying to move on from this person, these past life attachments, and these relationships from your past, but they may keep pulling you back. So you may have a person that comes back in and does the same thing to you over and over and over again. You may have a person that calls on you for help, that just doesn't know how to let the past go, and you always give in to this person, and you find yourself in the same hurtful situations that you were in the past. And I really feel like there needs to be some discussion, some honesty, all these swords cards, but I don't feel like any real communication is going on. With all these swords cards, you would think there would be real communications, real discussions about what you need, about who you are, who you're going to be, and just being honest with people, being honest. But I don't see that happening, Libra. You aren't speaking from your heart. You aren't using your heart. And it is because of the hurt and the pain that people have done to you in the past. And this could stem from childhood all the way up to relationships that you've been in. And I feel like this really does go back to maybe some deeper issues that you have from childhood. And it may extend beyond any relationship or any hurt that you sustain in any relationships, because what I really see is that you keep hurting yourself because you refuse to be honest about who you are, what you are, and really, go forth with that so that you can find the stability and you can find the opportunity, and that you can really be happy with your life. There may be certain messages that have come. Like I said, these messages could be about health. It could be about something somebody's done to you. It could be about family members. You may have family or friends. It could be about some injuries. Maybe somebody's been injured. I cannot say enough how much I hate to see this spread for Libra. I have Libra family members that I really, really love, really, really close family members, and I don't like to see this for Libra. So I pray, and I ask the universe to make all Libras okay and everyone around the Libras okay this month. I'm really going to keep you guys in my thoughts. I'm burning a blessings candle and a good luck candle to counter any of this energy that came out in the spread. Because of some cards that have flipped over, I was not expecting this for Libra. But I just see injuries. Be careful. Be careful this month if you're traveling by water. Be careful this month. Any travel that you're doing, travel by plane, be careful with that. You are air sign. Travel by boat, travel by water. Be careful. Be careful of injuries, hurts, nicking yourself, cutting yourself, falling. Be careful of that sort of thing. And I'm sorry, I just couldn't focus this all on love, but it's just I'm getting some other things, Libra, so that's what I had to do. So I'm going to leave it there 4, Libra. I feel like you're really bound to some sort of heartache. You're dealing with 3 people. You're dealing with more than one person, and you're not being honest, truthful, or communicating with any of them about what you really want, who you really are, what you really want to be. I feel like you're trying to move on, but you keep getting pulled back. It's a lot of baggage and a hurt that you're carrying with you, so you find yourself right back in the same spot. When something's bright and you do have a bright future, you try to move on. But because the communication is not happening, because you aren't tying up old baggage and old issues, every opportunity that's presented brings you back to this feeling of depression and being hurt. And there will be some messages, like I said, that come in that may force you to have to take a realistic look. It may be your home, the things that bring you pleasure, your surroundings, what you value. And that may even put you more in a place of not knowing which way to go and what decisions to make. So some kind of news and information surrounding that stuff, Libra. So what I see is you really need to communicate from your heart. You really need to use your heart, be honest with yourself, and be honest with other people. Because with the star here in reverse, it's like somebody who does not know their worth, who is not showing who they are, no matter what that is, no matter what people think of you. It's almost like, being... I don't want to say narcissistic. That's not the word I'm looking for. I'm not really looking for narcissistic, but being, and I don't want to say treacherous, being egotistical in a way that comes from not really showing who you are, trying to hide who you are, and being caught up in sort of like a false illusion, a false persona of yourself, as if you have all of this confidence, but really you don't. And that's why the star is here in reverse. It's not being honest. It's not showing your naked truth. And it's not being happy with who you are. And a lot of this is really having to do with the past. So I'm going to read, because I definitely feel like you guys need any extra guidance that you can get this month. So I'm going to read to you what this heart chakra card represents from the Psychic Tarot for the heart. 1 second. I just want to read to you what the green is, and then we'll go into the heart card. So the green symbolizes healing, balance, nurturance, fertility, renewal, learning, harmony, growth, and envy. Green is associated with the heart chakra. And I think that's what I meant by the star in reverse. The star in reverse, it almost represents like envy to me, jealousy, things of that nature. So I don't think you guys are being real about your feelings. And you can have some envy and some jealousy over someone or something in your life that you're just not getting, that you see your heart getting broken over time and time again. But if you be real, if you be real with yourself and with other people, Libra, you may see that change. But you got to start being real first. Libras are some of the trickiest signs. I would say that, because they're an air sign, that they're very, very smart, but then there's a lack when it comes to the emotional intelligence, when it comes to a lot of Libras. And that's in general, because you could have some other placements and some other more nurturing or more emotional, maybe fire or water on one of your other signs or houses or something like that, where you have a lot of energy, and that may even out some of that air energy that comes from the Libra. But I'm definitely seeing a lot of air energy here. Either somebody that, what I talked about, these health situations, or somebody in your life is another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, specifically Aquarius, or you're dealing with a younger earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, someone younger than you. So for the heart chakra, it's the number 4. So you really need to have a goal of balance. You really, and this is not from the book, but this is what I'm saying. You really need to try to find some balance all around, health, mental, physical. I'm seeing Libras, you need balance in every area of your life right now. A lot of these swords represent bars. I mean, they look like bars. There could be some Libras behind bars. I know that's personally true for some Libras I know. Hopefully there's no jail time or nothing like that. Or you can know somebody where that's the situation. But number 4, the key facts. The color is green. The sound is yam. The element is air. So that, the cards just don't lie. And that's why, I'm really striving to come out of my reality and into my real soul's purpose and do this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because these cards never lie. That number 4, that heart chakra card, represents the air element. And this has been happening all day. I did a reading for Virgo last night. So this has been happening for the last few days. The intuition and the psychic capabilities for a lot of people are very strong right now. I know we have a Pisces moon. I believe it might be the full moon in Pisces coming up. 1 second. While I'm on here, let me just check my moon calendar, because I believe the full moon in Pisces is coming up on the 6th. Let me just check, guys. Yeah, it's coming up on the 6th. The next full moon is in 4 nights, and it is going to be in Pisces, if I'm not mistaken. So a lot of messages and things of awareness coming to the forefront. So if there's things you didn't want to come out, secrets and all of that, you might as well let those things out, because they're coming out. And last night when I did Virgo, I drew the number 1, the base chakra card, that root chakra card, and it's a red card. And that is usually I don't read from the books, but because I'm seeing a lot in the spreads where people need some additional spiritual guidance, I'm reading from the book. So I'll do my interpretation and then read from the book. And Virgo's card was the red root base chakra, and that was an earth card. So it was so key, and it was so touching, right dead on to Virgo and what Virgo's situation was going through. And this is the same for you, Libra. It's dead on touching on what you're going through, because not only did you get all these swords cards, but the 4 heart chakra card came out, and that is specifically an air element card. The gland it rules is the thymus, and the keywords are I love. So Libra, I urge you to love yourself. I see a lot of lack of love in this spread, a lack of love for yourself, which in turn causes you to hurt others, or you've been hurt by others. And that's what I talk about, deep-rooted childhood issues where there just seems to be a lack of love. So the book says about the number 4, the heart chakra card. Parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between mind, body, and soul. I just said you guys need a healing on every level. To activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. Blue for peace, green for healing. Send this love to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you for your own healing. So Libra, I feel spent out. I feel like I just spent a lot of energy on the spread. I wish you guys nothing but the best. Much love. Any Libras out there needing help or needing to talk further, make sure you email me. My email will be down in the description. For a paid tarot reading, click on one of the PayPal links and I will be happy to read for you. I love you, Libras. I wish you nothing but the best. Frequency Bro Radio, Madam X out.